my friends. How are you? It has been... you know what? Let's call it what it is. It's been a Wednesday. It's been a real Wednesday. But I hope you guys are having a great Wednesday. Today I'm going to be streaming my GAC. I gotta say, I just watched a video from DB Official who said he's quitting the game. So, DB, good luck, brother. I know he's playing Marvel Strike Force and he's got some other things going for him. So he's not gone, of course, but, man, that was kind of a blow. But I get it, right? I get why people are leaving. Here I am. Now, I gotta say, guys, last time, I didn't do super well. Surprise, surprise. I went 1 and 2. Right? The one was an auto deploy. I'm falling. And then, the other two, I just got slaughtered. Like, I don't know what it was. I went up against some players who, I don't know if they're whales or whatever, but they murdered me. Now, today I'm going up against, I think this is Seth Senpai. I think that's what it is. It feels like that's what it is. Now, Seth, very evenly matched to myself. Let's take a look at him real quick before we jump into this. He's got a... Whew, holy crap. His lifetime is way more than mine. By a lot. Actually, you know what? I've actually never checked mine. Is it? Oh yeah. He's way better than I am. But Seth has stuff. He's got 3 relics. He's got a relic 6. He's got 3 relics. He's got 3 galactic legends. Relic 8, little Lord Kylo. Relic 7, Sith Eternal, and a Jedi Master. Right? Now let's check out see if he's got a fluffy bottom here. See, I'm not seeing a fluffy bottom. I got a follow. Destroy. Thank you for the follow. As always, I'm streaming multi-stream because Nev, my good friend, is not here to yell at me for doing so. But thank you, man. But yeah, so he doesn't have a super fluffy bottom, right? Which bodes well for me if things don't go well, But yeah, let's see what he looks like in practice. Now, as always, I'm going to be using swgoh.gg. Down here in the bottom right corner, you can see the Pimpo mods. You can kind of see that. I'm going to be using that to help me. I'm going to be using that to guide me. Up top, as you can see, we've got... Oh, what's her face? Rey. This is Jedi Training Rey, which is an interesting defensive play. It is what it is. Yeah. We've got... What's his face? Big ol' metalhead. What's his face? General Grievous. Reworked General Grievous. We got Newt Gunray, right? Really kind of an interesting combination here. Newt Gunray. The Night Sisters, and good on him, right? He's got his Night Sisters to a useful level, right? He doesn't have that 5th Night Sister useful. He just has the ghost, right? The spirit of the Night Sister. We have a Relic 5 across the board. This one actually gives me a little pause, a little concern. Not sure about how to take on that one. And then we've got GAS and Company and CLS and Company. So let's start down here and see what swgoh.gg has in store for us. I'm gonna go against. Ooh, this is a tough one. Let's go Maul. Darth Maul. Has anyone been reading the comics lately? Because there's a ton that I feel like I've missed. So it looks like I don't have C, so I can't use that. CLS. has a 58 points. That's interesting. Which actually looks like it does better than gas. Interesting. Interesting. So I guess if I went here, I'd probably take out Basti, then Revan, then probably Marauder, Maul, and then leave old Baldy for last. Let's do that. Let's see how this is. And you know what, guys? If you've never caught a Going Nerdy live stream and you're expecting awesomeness, want to let you know now, I'm just here for fun. So I'll do my best, guys, but I make no promises of victory, which is always wonderful when I do win, because it's always a surprise, right? But I always do say, right at this very beginning, while he and I are probably both looking for points, most important is, killing as much as you possibly can, as quickly as you possibly can. The idea behind this, especially... Ooh, he's dead. In early rounds... Woo! No bueno. Okay, let's... Oh, of course. Of course. I'm getting hosed, guys. Alright, there goes Basti. Good. Let's go here. Good. Maybe I'm gonna have to take out Malik. Oh, my... this sucks. I always love it when I start off the stream with a loss. I mean, what better way to go move forward, right? Because, to be honest, when you start off with a loss, you've only got forward to go, right? You've only got... Oh! Han with... Oh, he's gone. You can only go up from here, right? Let's see. Let's come over to Revan. Hit him. That did absolutely nothing. Maul's being a jerk. Jerk face. Oh, oh. Can he survive? Oh, if he can survive, he can at least take out Revan. Ha 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 ha. All right. It was a loss. And a pretty terrible one. I won't lie. We all saw it. It wasn't great. So let's move on. We'll come back to this one. We'll circle back around. Let's go to gas. I do believe that I was lied to by CG. And not CG. SWGOH. Alright, what do we have? General Skywalker. Who do we have? Gas. We've got a Kenobi. Ooh, Revan. Not Revan. Kylo. Could we use Kylo? We could use Kylo. Could we use CLS? No! Because he just got slaughtered. Ooh, this is an interesting team. Actually, that's a fair... With Gideon. What kind of monster? That's strange. I'm gonna go Kylo. Just straight Kylo. Let's see how just Kylo does. Now, not to give away any hints to my opponent, but I only have 2 Galactic Legends on offense. I don't know. I'm in kind of a silly mood, guys. I don't know. Silly, is that the right word? Oh, I'm getting slaughtered. Man, they are just taking it to me. Boom! Shakalaka. All right. Ark. Rex. Where are you, Fives? Is he going to die? Oh! Oh! Man. That was terrible. But of course, look at that. Of all 7s, of course it was going to be terrible. Let's bring in the bounty hunters. Let's try this out. I'm giving it a go. Look at that. Boom. Can anyone tell me what antenna this is? Is this like, does Aura Singh have like an industrial accident? Was she working in construction and something happened? Is that an antenna? Is that part of her species? She is a character that I've never looked into. And maybe I should. Oh, hold on. This is so weird. I'm going to try it out, though. I'm going to try it out. Boom. Shakalaka. And we're in. Got a lot of stealth here. We'll see how this goes. Can we talk about Fennec Shand? Because I'm going to. I love Fennec Shand. And Bosk is dead. Oh, guys. Oh, this is terrible. This is terrible. I don't know what. I don't know who does this. Oh my gosh. That was so bad. Oh. All right. Let's go to CLS. I feel like I need a little bit of a victory. And in the quicksands that I found myself, I feel like I'm not going to get it. But let's go to CLS. Who's a good anti-CLS? I don't have Ray. Let's do this. I'm going to use CLS. I'm bringing out the big guns. Dodulus! Just watch Don't Breathe for the first time. Yeah, I try to avoid scary movies. I don't feel like I have a bad heart. Just a sensitive one. And I think that movie might destroy me. I really do. I think that movie would probably end me. You know what? It says 3 of them. I'm just bringing these, or it says 4 of them. I'm bringing these 3 in. Let's go. Let's have at it. Do. All right. Who do I want to do? Let's do this. Pow! That was not the right move. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, Snapdragons! Ooh, hoo, hoo. I am all kinds of crap tonight. Let's hope that this opponent just doesn't play. All right. Oh man, Swagsy, how are ya? Because I have been better. Very much so. Oh, I've wasted so much. But otherwise, I'm doing great. It's been a good day. It's been a Wednesday, obviously. Right? Let's go after Tripio. Boop. Bring some health and love into that situation. Man, they are just like not being nice to Grandmaster. I mean, this is the Grandmaster of the Jedi. Why aren't you being... Oh, see, that's a show I need to get into. Titans. I've said this before. I love Teen Titans. It's not the greatest. I get it. But I've heard wonderful things about Titans. And I need to watch it. Woo, guys, this is what's called embarrassing. Embarrassing. But let's go up top. I feel like I need to come up top because I've embarrassed myself enough. All right, right down here. Going nerdy videos while driving in the snow. I've got to make some more videos for you, Jillas. I do. I was thinking, so like I made a video the other day. I'm just bringing in gas. I'm bringing in gas. I mean, and mad props to him here. Like he's got Seth Senpai. Dude's got let's see, Zombie and Old Daka relict. That's impressive. I mean, it is. I gotta say, it is an impressive feat. And now there's Relic, the Relic 5, which is where they should be for them to be, I guess, useful, purposeful in the sea pit. I've got my zombie to 5, just got her up. DACA is now Relic 4. Oh! Gas! Oh, I was thinking I was gonna get that one. Woo! But no. They decided not gonna happen. But yeah. I do love. I will say, like, again, I started the video by talking off. I just watched DB Official coming out and saying he's done with Swugga. Have I not won a single match yet? Man, that's embarrassing. You know what I'm gonna do then? I mean, I'm hosed, right? Let's bring in the boys. The Jawas. Hold on. I don't know why I went there. I'm gonna just select my squad. Where are you, my Jawas? Boom shakalaka. Pie Guy is not here yet. He might be, right? He always tends to show up. See, that's the thing, Jill, is you say Pie Guy, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's that time of the year for, for nerd. Oh. At least get one blow up. No! Didn't I quit playing the game? I never quit playing the game. I've just stopped streaming for like a couple of weeks. And stopped making videos. To be honest, like, I've always been around, like, the clap. No, that's a bad. I don't want to compare myself to that. I'm going to be around like the sun until it explodes and destroys the earth. No, I'll play this game until it's, like, in the ground, right? You know how, like, the idea of the sunk cost, like, you've already paid for it, you've already put in your dues, right? And you don't want to play, you don't want to quit because you've invested so much. There's a lot of people who are like, no, that's a logical fallacy. No, not for me. Not for me. Boom. I'm the example that proves the rule. So, all right. I've lost every battle so far. Let's see if I can keep the streak alive. Let's go Scoundrels. Let's see. I'm thinking, you know who I haven't used in a while? This lady. Kira. And I'm going to. So let's bring in Kira. Infest Nest. Boom, shakalaka. Who else do we want to use? Let's use L337. Stormtrooper Han. And Greedo. Because why not? No, I've always been around. I'll probably always be around. I gotta say, like, personally, it's kind of... I feel why people are quitting. Like, I totally get it. Because I've struggled with this game lately. Like, it's been hard, you know? But, like, I don't know. I'm just so stoked for freaking Finnick, you know? And also, like they say, the end of, what do you call it? Like, they say that there's going to be a shipload of content. You know, like, Finnick can't be Finnick would have to be the first in a long line of really quick content delivery characters or whatever, right? Because, like, if a shipload, to me, is a lot. We don't have a lot. We have a few things. And we need more. And if they want us to if they want to deliver on that shipload of stuff, they're going to have to start doing something soon, you know? And so, I don't know, like, I always give it a chance, you know? Plus, I mean, it's Star Wars. There's things I don't like about Star Wars, but I'm always going to love it, you know? And, you know, I do like the game. It is fun. And Dad bought boba. I mean, really, that's That's what I'm waiting for. Dad Bod Boba and freaking Hondo Onaka. When those two characters can come in, I can quit. I'll get them. I'll relic them, to like 3 or something, and and then I'll quit once I have those guys down. Or I don't know, just become like crazy hardcore. What's that? Whale. I've actually am tempted. I'm tempted. Oh, I was for sure that she was gonna win, but no, 'twas not to be so. But no, I mean, Dad bought Boba. Like, I'm stoked for that. I am so happy for Dad bought Boba to come into the game. That's like I'm very excited for that. Let's see who else we get. You know what? I don't ever use my Mandos. Ever. I usually put them on defense. I don't know why I didn't this time. Probably because I forgot. But all right, we got that guy. We got this guy. Let's go here, here, and here. Right. But man, Dad bought Boba. Like, I'm so stoked. If they do the whole 6 weeks thing, which I don't know. I've always thought it was 3 months, right? If they go 3 months, then that puts us after Christmas for whatever Fennec Shand, what she's going to be farmable for, right? And it makes a lot of sense for her to be farmable for whatever's coming, right? And so I'm thinking like Fennec Shand's ship. I'm thinking we're probably going to get... Does he have... Yeah, we go. I hope we get the Marauder. Like, there's... Like, here's the thing, and I've said this for years. Like, I love this game. I do, right? But come on. If you're going to make ships a functional aspect of this game or a major part of this game, you've got to have more ships. You've got to make it easier for ships to be farmable. Otherwise, why bother? Right? Why bother with ships if you can't get ships? It doesn't make sense, right? So, give us more ships. What I'm hoping they do, and what I would love for them to do, which would be, I think, absolutely like a huge thing for the what do you call that? The community, but also for them, because it's, anyways, is give us more ship nodes. Give us more places for us to be able to farm the freaking ships, right? If we have that, then what happens is people are like, oh, there's something that I want that I can get, right? I can go after something. Make it accessible that very first time via, I don't know, like a chase or whatever. That's fine. But then put it on one of these ship nodes. Like I would absolutely farm for the Marauder. That would be dope. That would give me a reason to actually go after the bounty hunters, or not the bounty hunters, the Bad Batch, right? We don't have a ship raid, and we won't until they start giving us more ships. They have started to incorporate more and more of the ships into the game, and so like it makes sense, right? What was it that it was? What wasn't it was Conquest, right? No, not Conquest. It was one of these things that they've done, and I forget the name of it. It's that thing that runs every couple of days that I tend to forget what it was. But like, it's half ships, half something else, half people, right? And the first 3 rounds are people or characters, and like the third rest of it is ships. Like, you are not going to be able to... Oh, why did I double tap that? I mean, who wouldn't want to double tap the zombie? I'm only kidding. That's necrophilia. Super inappropriate joke. I apologize. But no, like, if it's a major part of the game, and they're starting to include it more, right? And if they're going to include it more, they need to make it more accessible, right? Like, Fennec Shand has a ship. The Bad Batch has a ship. Cad Bane has a ship. Galactic Challenge. Thank you, Dark Gillis, over on YouTube. Like, all of those things have... I'm just going to put this on auto. Well, no, I'm not, because I lost. All of those things have ships. All of those characters have ships. So give us ships. You know what? Screw this real quick. Hold on. I'm losing. I'll come back to this. But let's look at this. Let's look at all of the characters who have ships in the game who don't have ships in this. So first off, we got our Bad Batch. General Skywalker kind of makes sense. The other Skywalker has a ship. Django, I mean, he's getting his ship if you've looked at the data mine. Grievous has a freaking ship. I mean, he has his own personal ship. Luke, Jedi Knight Luke has a freaking ship. Kenobi has, well, he's got the Negotiator, so I mean, that kind of works. Commander Luke, Basti, she's on one. Bosk, he's got his, let's see. Malik's got a ship. Obi-Wan, old Obi. Wampa should have a ship. Just saying. I mean, what would it be? Wouldn't it be awesome if all of a sudden we figured out that Wampa was like sentient? Oh, so Nicholas Roy, you did. So Nicholas Roy over on YouTube. So if you look at the data mine, and you look at like a lot of the stuff, it's pointing to Jango Fett getting his own Slave One ship. Same thing. Oh, and who's the spider? Trench, also coming. Trench is recently. Trench had a mock-up actually being posted in the, what do you call that? The data mine. So it's got his cane, right? It has a stun, has a net to it. You see Trench the body, like he's coming, right? We just don't know when. Let's see who else. HK4. Well, he has a ship. Cad Bane's got a ship. Who else? A bit of a Finn. Count Dooku has a freaking ship. Give Count Dooku, like the sail barge. That would be dope. Lando had a number of different ships. Ventress had a ship. Thank you. That Ventress had a freaking ship. That. Oh, like all of the Jedi had ships, you know? Infest not had a swoop bike, but it's likely that she also had a ship to like maneuver in and around stuff. So Bidge and Wedge have theirs. The Ewoks totally need one. We did see Sidious flying in the ship that Maul used, right? So that, I mean, we could see now that we could see a ship for Sidious. Zam Wessel had a ship, but Zam doesn't have a ship, does she? No, I don't think she does. Who else has IG-11? Probably had a ship, although we don't necessarily know. Kira has a ship. A few different ships, actually. Cassian, not sure about that, but probably. Plo Koon, we've got a ship for him. I mean, so many of these characters have ships that don't have ships. Rose Tico had an escape pod. Actually, we should get Rose's. So I'm not a fan of Rose Tico. Not because of the actress. I need to make that clear just in case anyone's like, oh, you, whatever. I don't think enough people watch my channel to like be yelled at for stuff like that. But Rose Tico is not a well-written character, right? Audrey, how are you, sir? She's just not a well-written character. I've said it many, many times. Her kit, what the hell just happened? Her kit, perfect for her because she's not a great character. But her sister, Paige Tico, man, she flew a bomber, right? Cobalt Squadron. Rose Tico was the better sister. She's well written. She's created and crafted well. Give us Rose Tico. Zam had a speeder in episode 2, but I'm sure she had a ship, right? I mean, like it would be weird if Zam didn't have a ship, right? Padme had a ship. Where's Padme's ship? Right? That's a legit ship, right? But where is veteran smuggler Han and veteran smuggler Chewie? Where are their ships, right? We had that whole, like, I don't know, thing. Like, give us more freaking ships. You know? Because think about it, like, the more content you're throwing in the game, the more likely people are going to spend on it, because you're going to hit on something that people want, right? Let's see. Savage had a ship. That was the ship that he brought, Maul back on. Especially when she wrecks. I don't think she meant to wreck. I honestly don't think she meant to wreck into Finn. I think that she was just a bad driver. and she accidentally ran into him. And then she's like, oh no, just kidding. Imbo has a ship. Young Lando has a ship. Although Young Lando has a ship in the game too, so that makes sense. Let's see. Like, so many of these characters have ships or had ships. Kiadi Mundi had a freaking ship. Like, all of these characters have ships, but they don't have them in the game. Like, I love that they're reworking or giving some attention to some of these events. But let's face it, they need ships is like that main thing that they need. And look at this. I mean, always. There are 9 light and dark side, hard and normal battles. Okay? Light and dark side 9. For shit, so that's 18, my math, 43? I don't know. I can't math right now. It's been a long day. Oh, that's Ship Arena. Ship battles. There's 5 light and dark. And there's only 1 ship section. So, like, at least let us fill out these other 3 or these other 4 with ship nodes, right? Like, let us use this and keep the easy parts, right? When it gets to hard, 8, 9, 10, right? But then for hard, start, instead of at 16, start at 12, right? And give us some of those weaker ships, but then make some of these bigger ones harder down the road. Make some of these characters farmable in other areas of the game. Come on. Like, I like ships. It's fun. Like, look at this. I forgot to do ships today, and I'm at 40, right? That's kind of ridiculous. I mean, it kind of is. Rework ships, Capital Games. Rework. I'm going to actually cut this section out, post it on my YouTube tomorrow, because, like, it needs to be said. All of the stuff that they're doing, good, great. Every 5 years, the game needs an overhaul. but rework ships. That, you need some love for that. You absolutely do. All right, now back to Seth Senpai kicking my absolute trash. This is probably the most embarrassing thing that I've ever done on this game. Let's go. You know what? Let's keep at these Night Sisters. Let's see what we can do with them. Boom, 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 boom. Like, I don't want to try and beat them with the best. I want to beat them with the rest. Right? Yeah. We should have like we should get Arnold to do a rap video for rework ships. Rework ships. I don't even know. Let's beat them with the rest. Let's see what we got here. I mean, this isn't gonna work, clearly. But, maybe I can take out a couple. Let's do... Let's do this guy. All right. And then after this, I'll actually give it a shot. I'll actually try. Right? But yeah, rework ships. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see here. Offense up, turn meter. Defense down. That didn't work. Let's do some cleansing. There we are. Send some love. The Rogue One team is a team that I'm both glad that I never went after them, but I should have gone here. But at the same time, Christine Ruan, welcome. I hope your Wednesday is doing well. Just to catch you up, I have played 7 rounds, 8 rounds, and I've lost them all. So we're just here having fun, goofing off. I just went off on a tirade about how ships need some love, right? The ships need to be reworked, right? But I gotta say, I don't know. Has everyone watched Visions yet? I haven't finished it, right? I haven't finished it, but like I think 4 out of 6 episodes in, so I'm like more than halfway there, and so, you know, I think I like it. Whether I actually like each individual episode, and because that's, I don't know, because I don't. There's some episodes I'm like, yeah, I don't care for that. Good luck, Christine. Some 2.2 million GP faced a max Supreme Leader Kylo Ren team. That's tough. What's your highest? What do you call that? Your highest team. What are you using? Yeah, I like, but here's the thing. All right, so back to this Vision thing. I like what it means for Star Wars. Now, if you haven't seen it, Star Wars Visions is not canon. What they did is they gave these, like, I don't know, super powerful anime studios free reins. They said, hey, take this, go have fun with it. And they created some really unique stuff. It's all different. It's all very different, which I think is really cool, to be honest. But what I think it does for Disney specifically, it gives them things that say, hey, here are these different types of shows, and this is how people are reacting to them. This is how people are watching them. These are the ones that are being rewatched. These are the ones that are being they're beta testing us, in essence. And they're saying, you know, what was I saying? Totally lost my train of thought. They're just like, hey, you know, we're going to make characters off of this. Now, personally, my thought is just tell a good story. Find people who can tell a good story. Don't necessarily pander. But I do like the ideas that sometimes they're kind of putting out there. So Christine says my best is Padme, probably, or Drevin. Not to be confused with Frank Drevin from Police Squad. Great show. But obviously they're strong enough. Yeah, that's kind of a hard one. I would say just do your best. Get as much of the clear as you can. Focus on his other teams. And then, you know, if you lose this round, you know, go full bore for the next one. I obviously am not doing well. So the advice I give you, just take that with a grain of salt. Also, just have fun with it. That's kind of like my thing. All right, let's go after Ray. I'm going to bring in my bounty hunters. I'm a little frustrated. So let's hear. We have to kill someone for that one, don't we? Defeat the first enemy that takes a turn. It's going to be Ray, so that ain't going to work super well. What is this one? It is debuff, damage a debuffed enemy. We can do that. Yeah. So, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, the South ships actually, the South area does have more points to it. I might be wrong. It's been a while. What is that's not a GL with Ray, is it? Oh no, it's Ray. That's Ray Jedi training. Whew, I was worried for a second. I was like, oh crap. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna win this one because that's the way that this game has been going for me tonight. But meh. Oh, if I lose everyone, that'll just be embarrassing. I mean, more embarrassing than how I normally play? Probably not. Let's hit this fool. Boom, shakalaka. I love the addition of Fennec Shand. I am so happy that she's coming in. No, Christine, don't worry. I suck in general. I'm just here to have fun. This is just me talking, right? And if people join me while I talk, it makes me feel like I'm not talking to myself. So you're totally good. But no, like, I'm so excited because, again, Fennec Shand is not going to come without a dad bod boba. It's not going to happen, you know? And so, like, I'm stoked, right? And they're going to be pumping up the Book of Boba Fett here pretty soon, and I'm so excited for that. Like, I am so look at that. 4. Oh, they killed me. Let's see. Who do I even have left? I think I have most of my teams left. Let's go down here at the bottom. And let's take another crack at that back row. Let's see if I can do anything about it. All right, so this is what I'm going to do. Revan. That's not Revan. That's Vader. What is wrong with me tonight? I almost called him Akbar. Thrawn. And where's the Metal Mouth Man? There he is. See, that's my thing. I'm not sure if this Boba Fett will be a legendary. Like, for him to be a legendary, you've got to have the 5 characters, right? So they're telling you, Beskar Mando. They're telling you the other 4 that you'll probably need, and then Fennec Shand, right? And then you'll unlock the Boba, right? But like the question is, yes, you did see a Maul with a Malak lead because some people like to watch the world burn. Yeah, I was very upset by that too. Let's see. Boom, shakalaka. Let us do this. And then cha. No, don't you do it. Of course you did it. They stamped it, didn't they? Those damn Gideons. No, so, yeah, Dad Bod Boba, they're going to be hyping up Boba Fett for the Book of Boba here in the next little bit. And so it is likely that we are going to get some awesome stuff. Now, because I really thought for a long time that it was going to be a legendary. I thought for a long time. But the way that it's farming, the way that Fennec will land, is it's likely going to be... Yeah, it does. It hurts to run, too. Let's see. Who am I going up against? Let's go Empire. Because why not? I have them. Boom, shakalaka. Let's go boom, shaboom, shablamo, shablamo. Oh, and remember that time I used, just now, I used freaking Gideon on a team that I shouldn't have? Because SWGH told me to? Kind of upset about that still. Only a little. Balls! Oh my gosh! Woo! Man, they're just taking it to me. This is... No, so Finnick will likely come. They haven't announced it. So Finnick will come in one of two ways. She will either come obvious. I know, Gideon, that dang Gideon. Finnick will either come as a marquee event, and if she is, then she'll be farmable via the marquee, or if she's powerfully awesome, she will come as our next challenge or conquest reward, right? It'll be around the time like Ahsoka. Oh, by the way, very excited for this. My my Mando holding Baby Yoda apparently got given away by accident. Very very long, or very frustrated about that. But you know what happens. If it's a marquee, yeah, it's gonna take some time. If Finnick is one of those more powerful characters, like Maul, like Ahsoka, like Commander Ahsoka, then yeah, we'll see her as one of those conquest rewards, right? So like I don't know, I don't know. They haven't said. It does look like she will be powerful, but at the same time, now, but here's the thing though: if it is a conquest tie-in, then it's possible to still unlock her at a lower level, potentially. Well, no, because you got to unlock her at Relic 7 or 7-star. So yeah, I could see them putting her behind a conquest, which yes would be absolutely frustrating, because I want to go for Ahsoka next round. I don't want to go for anyone else. All right, who do I want to use here? I'm gonna use Revan. No, screw that. I'm going to bring up my Jedi. What if I lose every battle that I play? That will be sad. Like, incredibly sad. That'll be like the worst round I've ever played. But I don't really care. Let's see. All right. Imagine if one of the new legs Boba's ability calls in slave. Yeah! That would be awesome if he called in like the slave one to drop the bomb. That would be dope. That would be so dope. I like this. Here's the thing. There's a lot of potential with it, right? Now, I've always thought that it was going to be a legendary event because of because we don't have anything from that Boba really. We'd have to get a Boba from the Mando, right? From Mandalorian, or we'd have to get the Boba from the Book of Boba Fett. But the Book of Boba Fett's not out yet, so we haven't really seen him in anything besides Mando, right? And if we haven't seen him in anything besides Mando, then they have to take him from what we know him from, which is Mando Season 2, right? Otherwise, we're getting a Book of Boba Fett. Now, if they go Mando Season 2, he should come as a legendary character, because we only have a limited number of abilities that character has shown us, right? Book of Boba Fett needs to be amazing. Woot! I won one. Let's look at Gas. Let's see what Gas has to offer. Who do I want to go up with? Let's do the Sith. I mean, do I want to do... I'm going to get my butt kicked, whoever I play against. Let's see. You know what? I don't want to do the back row. Let's check out the top again, see if I can, so Conquest unlocks at 7-star, right? Which, if that's the case, if this Finnick leads to a legendary Boba Fett, then she'll come as a marquee. If she comes as a marquee, legendary Boba Fett can then unlock at legendary Dad Bod Boba can unlock at 5-star. This would appease so many people. This would be great, especially. Well, that's not a word. Especially if ooh, especially if he's supposed to be, because he'll be a dark side. If he's the dark side legendary counterpoint to the light side legendary, that is Beskar Mando, right? All of that. So I'll ask that to the crowd. Do you feel that Padme should go last in a Padme counter Dreven team to counter Dreven better? Potentially, because then Dreven gets all of the stuff out, all of his abilities out, and then Padme can cleanse it. As long as there's no stun there. I don't know. Let's come here. I'm going to bring in my Sith Empire. Boop. And I'm going to do these 4. He could be the first neutral character. I really don't know what they're going to do with that. Neutral is such... Do I ever rage? I've long since passed raging because I realized just how bad at this game I am. But I would. And I often do get hosed on ships. Ships are not my greatest strength. I really struggle with ships a lot. And there have been a number of times that I've lost because of one ship battle. And it is infuriating. And like, there's nothing that I say there's nothing I can do about it. I could get better at ships, but I just don't put the time and effort into it. Kenobi mirror match. I lose Kenobi from time to Kenobi from time to time. It's frustrating. It is. It's really frustrating. Let's go after this one. I haven't gone to this one. And let's use... Yeah, the tag's probably 2 years old, right? And they said that they introduced it kind of on an accident, but it's like, I'm not buying it. Let's bring in our first order for this one, because why not? Yeah, I'm not buying it. It could have been an accident, right? They could have been like, oh, we were testing it out, or we were doing something. No. You put it in because you thought it was that time, and it turned out it wasn't, right? And so I don't know, we'll see. I think what they need to do is they need to have they've got light side, they've got dark side, they've got neutral. Anyone who is connected with the underworld, anyone who's connected with the underworld should be neutral, right? Especially bounty hunters. What do you call them? Balls. The freaking scoundrels. Most of them were neutral. Most of them weren't necessarily bad people. They just worked, right? So it would make total sense for them to label those characters as neutral. Now, what's funny is Christine says, she's got to go. Christine, thanks for joining us tonight. But she says, keep up what you're doing, which I love, because it's not like keep up the good work, because clearly nothing I'm doing tonight is good. But I appreciate it, Christine. Thank you. But yeah, because that's essentially what they had. They had light side, they had dark side, and then they had everyone else in the middle, right? And I think it would be great of them to have that little tag, to use it for everyone else. Personally, because I like to keep things in boxes, and there's some characters that are just not good or bad. Like they may be playing a bad character at the time and the moment that we see them, but they themselves are not bad. So I don't know. I really don't. You know what? Screw it. I'm bringing in my resistance team. Let's go mirror match on this fool. Let's see what they got. Now again, unless they just either don't show up or somehow forget. There's no way I'm winning this. Although, how awesome would it be if I did? But I'm not holding my breath. Clearly. But yeah, like there's a lot to be said about how they've run this. So to be honest, and I think someone asked me this earlier, I like this game. I'm going to keep playing this game. I make a point to get all my stuff in, to get all my my dailies. I make it a point. I think in the 5 years that I've been playing this game, I've only been streaming for 4, or making videos for 4. But in the 5 years that I've been playing, I think I've played most every day. I remember, so like my family every summer goes down to Lake Powell, big family vacation type thing. And sometimes we camp, sometimes we go do other stuff, but it's a lot of fun. And I remember being out on the lake, no service, driving around in a boat, trying to get service, and I was able to get my dailies. I don't know how. I had it set to have someone cover for me, but like, still, I took care of it. Let's see. Does Chupio steal CS's learn control tenacity? I don't know the answer to that. I would say probably, because I think they designed it that way. I don't know. I used to know these characters' kits like backwards and forwards. And then you needed, to have an advanced degree to learn. Grundy over on Twitch. How am I doing? Personally, I'm doing great. In this, not so well. Let's just say that it's a really good thing that Rusty Jason is not here with us, because he would be turning over in his, chair. I don't want to say grave because he's clearly still alive, and hopefully, stays that way for a long time. I'm not doing well. Started off first round terribly, and it has just gone down since ever since. So, but I'm having fun as always. Let's do this. I'm bringing them in. But yeah, we've talked about all kinds of stuff tonight. I thought I was going to be done like 20 minutes ago. But I'm still here. Right? You'd think that this had like alcohol in it, but it doesn't. Right? It's just straight Dr. Pepper. Diet Coke, not Dr. Pepper. But yeah, so I'm really, the reason I wanted to stream tonight, I wanted to show you guys where I'm at. Like, I'm so proud of my roster. Clearly you wouldn't believe it from this, but from the way I'm playing. But like, I'm happy with where I'm at. Like, I feel good about it. Let's bring him in. Can I get the... All right. Shablamo. Oh, come on. I just need him to survive. No. Stop killing people. Don't do the AoE. Oh, come on now. All right. I will say, and you're going to see... Boom. Shakalaka. Loving it. I'm loving 18. Yeah, this is embarrassing. I almost didn't even win one. Yeah, and it's like, that's the thing. Like, I mean, I understand why people leave the game. I 100% do. I also understand that sometimes people take it a little too seriously. Now, someone who makes money and like kind of lives off the game is going to take it seriously. I mean, that's You know, like when I look at Cubs fan on, of course Cubs fan on is going to take this way more seriously than I am because like it's his livelihood, right? When like I get that, right? And like so when something happens that he dislikes, you know, voicing his opinion, voicing his thoughts, yeah, you know, for me, like I've come to a point where it's like, look, you know, I like doing this. I have a lot of fun with it. I really do. And you know, I've met some really great people doing this. I really have. I love, you know, talking to you guys. Um, you know, I love telling people that I do have a YouTube channel. And they're like, well, how many subscribers do you have? And I'm like, around 5,000. Like, what? That's crazy. And I'm like, before you freak out. I've had 5,000 for like 2 years. Um, so I'm like, don't give me too many props. Um, so, but, and and since I've taken kind of like 3 weeks off, kind of, it's dropped. You know what? Screw this. I'm gonna put it on auto. Let's see if the murder bears can take out the ladies of the night. Yeah, like I just, you know, like because they've made the switch, I am going up against like way tougher players. Like before, which I can totally understand, right? And as for a value, makes 100% sense because it used to be I was going up against people who, you know, just didn't even set a roster or not a roster, a defense. And so like here I am going up against at least going up against people who set a defense, you know, and I'm clearly not better than they are. Why am I showing up in the same you know, realm as they are? I don't know, but it's because my roster looks prettier than it is. This is what happens when you become a collector. Um, all right, so man, who do I want to do? Right? But do. Let's see. Who do I have any Sith left? Ooh, that guy. That guy. Oh, boom, right there. Let's do it. And if I can, I'll go after his ships. If I can just take out freaking Mama T, what Seps? My Seps are terrible. Oh, there you go. Death. Oh, and of course, horse is a horse, of course. Come on, killer. Hey. Yeah, like I said that at the beginning of the stream. Like DB official called it quits. You know, he was one of the last people that came into the Game Changers program before it went tits up, and I I was shocked, you know. But again, like I totally get it. I see why people are quitting, you know, and it makes sense. Um, you know, like I was looking at YouTube the other day, and I was like, you know, not a and so half of you are on YouTube and you're watching me tonight. Not a lot of streamers are streaming on YouTube. Most everyone's gone over to Twitch. Um, you know, and it makes sense. It's easier. It's streams a little better, and you know things are a little smoother with it. But um, like I can see why some people are quitting. I really can. It's a challenge, you know, to be excited about something that's hard to be excited about, you know? And to be honest, most people stay, a lot of people stay because they've got a great guild or a great guild community or they've made some great friends, which is wonderful, right? But how do you stay excited for something when it's so hard sometimes, right? That's what she said. I snuck it in. That's what he said. I apologize. That was inappropriate. That was my bad. Um, Yeah, most just post their stuff on Twitter, right? Um, which I mean, if that's what you're gonna do, that's what you're gonna do, and But I was looking at it, I'm like, it's Arnold and Cubs, and but all right. So who am I going up against? I should really pay attention to this. Da, 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 da. You know what? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go after old what's his face. Um, it is sad. It is sad to leave. Like he was, and I mean he's still gonna be creating. I think. Like Marvel Strike Force has been good to him, right? And from what I understand, a lot of people like it more, right? In many ways, it's um, and like that's the thing is when you have a guild that is a big group of friends, it keeps you, you know, sane. It keeps you through the hard times. And this last year has kind of been a hard thing. I mean, let's face it. Um, old what's his face? Uh, like I love playing this game with people. Like because the guys, a lot of the guys that I played with, that I started with, I'm still at least in the guild community with them, if not the same guild. A handful of them are in the same guild as I am, and it's fun. Like it's fun, but with Relic 9 having come out with uh the GLs, I mean it's a real challenge to stay optimistic about this stuff. It is, cuz it's the power creep is gone to a completely new level. And I saw it, I think I saw this on um yeah, and if you love some of these other games, it's like your time is is limited, right? You only have so much. I've got to say, like, I was over the summer. I love board games. I love playing board games with my family. And one of the games that we play all the time, and I suck at it with my family, Settlers of Catan. I love it. It's so much fun. And I was trying to get my family to play it over and over and over again. They're like, "Look, man, Thaddeus, you can play it online. You can download the app." And I was like, "There's an app for that?" And from the moment so like you can play the game for free or you can buy the game. Um and so I bought all three expansions. Um and I've played it like every day. Like for the last couple of months. Like I've literally played it every day and it's fun. It's I'm not playing against other people. I've played sometimes against others, but like it's one of those things that I can just turn on and I can go away from it and come back to. It's on my phone. It's on my blue stacks. I can play it at work. I shouldn't be playing it at work. But like it's fun, and you know what you're gonna get with it. That's what's cool. That's what I like so much about. Here, I'm gonna do Jedi Knight Anakin here. But like, that is what I love about some of these games is you know what you're gonna get, and with this, I mean, the game, I don't know. I do like it, and I'm going to continue to play it. I am. And I'm going to continue to stream when I can. Like, I probably won't stream on Friday for the next round, but if I can, I'll probably stream on Sunday. Um, Sunday should be like the family day, but by the time I'm streaming it, kids are in bed and whatnot. But like I love it, like I do like to hear my own voice. I won't lie. Um, I'm just that egotistical. But yeah, like when Finnick was announced, I'm excited, right? I'm excited to see what the kit for Dad Bod Boba is going to look like. I'm excited to see what they're going to call him. Veteran Boba? I mean, that doesn't seem right. I mean, it's accurate, and it would be dead on accurate. Feels wrong somehow. So I need to kill one of these characters before they all destroy me. Yep, nope, that's not gonna happen. Old man Boba, I could see that. All right, let's bring up the Geos. Separatists. My separatists suck, though. Actually, let's do this. I'm gonna bring. Who is it? This guy? And put in this guy. Pull that guy out. Put this guy in. And Bob's your uncle. Whoop! What just happened? Let's put in the scimitar. Man, I remember when the scimitar was announced. That was like, oh man, Maul's getting his ship. Woo, that's so cool. Yeah. And it was once a meta character, a meta ship. And now no one uses the scimitar. Yeah. When I started, this was cold. Was it? No, it wasn't. That's a lie. I feel like it wasn't as warm, though. It definitely wasn't as flat. Shabalamo. Okay, let's bring in this fella. Boom shakalaka. Yeah, I mean, Maul's ship used to be top tier. There we go. And not so much anymore. Or, you know, it's been a long time since Maul's ship was top tier. It's been a good couple of years. But again, like and we went all hog on this one. Like, ships need to be reworked. Gilles, what do I think about the Obi-Wan series? I'm stoked. So first off, Book of Boba, we've got to be getting like a trailer soon. You know, something. I'm gonna put this on that guy. Like, we got to be getting something soon for the Book of Boba, and it's gonna be freaking amazing. Like, it's just gonna be, because I don't know. Like, you've got Anakin coming back. You've got the potential for I don't know, what do they call those guys? The Inquisitors, the Inquisitorius. Like, again, there's so, and that's the other thing too. That's the other thing that keeps me in. Like, oh, Hayden, Jar Jar will be in the series. I mean, it depends, right? I mean, technically, this. Oh, the Comic-Con. That's this weekend, New York's Comic-Con. Interesting. Technically, Jar Jar's around, and he's still part of the Senate. So, well, I'm going to give up on these guys. But let's take a look real quick. I want to show you guys before. It's very possible. Like, it's very possible that we could get that trailer dropped this weekend. And if that's the case, I'm excited. There's so much to be excited for as a Star Wars fan. Now, right off the bat, Old Lady Daka, Relic 4, almost Relic 5. Very excited. I'm going to show you my Night Sisters real quick. Let me show you these ladies. Boom. So happy about this. She's not super far off to get Relic. I'm only going to bring her to Relic 3. But I'm excited about this. These ladies I don't even care about. Until they make... He's the Sith hiding Jar Jar anyways. Yeah, he could be. Always in the shadows. I have been working on Omega and Wrecker, but man, the moment they announced Fennec Shand, I put Cara Dune, I put Queel, and I'm going to do it right now. He's not up there, but IG-11 is going to be one of those characters. I mean, he's Relic 10, or he's Gear 10. You know, like some of these abilities I could probably start getting here soon, or like some of the stuff I could probably start getting here soon. But these characters, I am, if Dad Bod Boba first comes as a legendary character, you're gonna need probably not Quill and IG-11, but you'll need Fennec, you'll need a Mando, right? There's a Cara Dune for sure, and I don't know. There's gonna be another one of some kind. I'm surprised Mayfield's not in the game. I could see Mayfield being added to the game as a scoundrel, and him being needed, right? If Mayfield is a character that's announced in the next couple of weeks, then the Dad Bod Boba that comes will not be Galactic Legend. He will be legendary, right? The Galactic Legend then will come in and around the Book of Boba Fett that we see from Boba. That's the legendary character that we'll get. That legendary character will have a lot more opportunity to build abilities, different things. There's a lot of stuff that could come in and around that. Now, other than that, I've been sitting on this Mando at this level for months. I mean, since all of these guys, since he came in, like this is the highest I've gotten him. I've not wanted to get him higher, but Fennec Shand and him apparently work really well together, so I'm gonna be getting him up. But these three, this is my next focus. I've got these guys up because for him, I might actually take Omega out and just start farming other gear. But Wrecker, he's got this thing. He's got this. Now, Aldray does point out that they say no more Geos for the rest of the year. That doesn't mean that Dad Bod Boba couldn't be announced for the beginning of 2022. And that's what I think it would be, right? But again, typically we have a lot of legendaries that lead into, or we have legendary characters that typically lead into these other galactic legends. So having a legendary character in the form of Dad Bod Boba from The Mandalorian would make more sense than giving us a GL right off the bat, right? But yeah, so my you know what? I'm going to take Omega out. But I'm just, like, I'm going to get these guys up. You know, I've got 3, almost 4 Zetas saved up. I'm not even going for any of these other legendary characters. I'm a little pissed off that I misunderstood the Executor. Okay? I got everyone ready. They're good. I didn't realize that I had to wait for the event to happen. It's been so long since I've gone after a ship like this, and I was like, oh crap. I was very upset. I got him like 3 weeks ago. Very pissed. Anyways, guys, I've rambled on enough tonight. Thank you for joining me. I always love talking to you guys. I always love talking about Star Wars. I love thinking about this game. I am very excited for the future of the community, of Star Wars as a whole. And I look forward to it. Hands down, I look forward to it. Now, having said that, we'll see what happens. It's Thursday when I'm recording this, you know, when you guys were going live. So it's likely that Friday will get some kind of announcement heading into the weekend. So I say it's Thursday, it's Wednesday. Holy crap, I don't even know what day it is. So have a great rest of the day. Have a great rest of the week. Be nice to each other, right? Go hold the door open for somebody. Start. That would be cool. Was it 2023 that they're doing? Is it 22? I don't know. I would love to do that. Anyways, like, subscribe, share. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. And as always, my friends, smile.